Hello, my name is Beth Ann Edwards, and I am Director of Arts, Handbells, and Youth Choirs at St. John's Lutheran Church in Des Moines, Iowa. Today is Wednesday, May 19th, and this is a Reflection Connection. I'm going to read a little bit out of the Living Lutheran magazine for May, and I'm going to read an article here from Carmela Santos, and it's called A Season of Listening. It's called, and Pentecost is a time to hear diverse voices. And I'm standing here in front of our church year that we have created with the help of St. John's members. And Pentecost Sunday is this red piece right here. So the white pieces earlier are Easter season. We have one red for Pentecost. This white is the Holy Trinity Sunday. And then we started into Common Time or the season of Pentecost. So here's where we are, Easter. We just finished Easter over here with white, and now we're moving into Pentecost season. So this particular issue talks a lot about music and faith. There's also several articles about listening. So here we go. Luke writes in Acts 2 that on Pentecost, God sent the Spirit on Jesus' followers, and they spoke in different tongues about the wonders of God. Some people listened and were amazed. Others sneered and accused them of being drunk. But Peter explained that the prophecy was being fulfilled. In the last days it will be, God declares, that I will pour out my Spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Even upon my slaves, both men and women, in those days I will pour out my Spirit, and they shall prophesy. This is from Acts 2, 17 and 18. Children, youth, older adults, and slaves are all bearers of God's visions and dreams, prophets of God's future. Can we listen to God where God chooses to speak, rather than where we think God should? Those who sneered were confused, not only by Galileans speaking foreign tongues, but also by having anything meaningful to say. Remember Nathanael's question? Can anything good come out of Nazareth in Galilee? The Spirit of God has not ceased to blow. God continues to speak, not where we think God should, but where God chooses. It is still Pentecost. Many have received tongues of fire and have a new word for the church and the world, a word of the wonders of God, of the liberating and healing power of grace, and a word of challenge for the church to dare risk it all and follow Christ into the places of great pain, to pour ourselves out as a healing balm on the wounds of our society and the planet. Lent is a season of fasting, and Advent is one of waiting. Pentecost should be a season of listening. Let's listen with open hearts to the theologies, liturgies, practices, testimonies, and music of different cultures, groups, and traditions, including people with different disabilities, through which the Spirit is speaking. If we listen carefully, we, too, will be amazed that we can understand what they have to say and be transformed by it. How can we hear them in our own language? And for those from minoritized groups, let us boldly proclaim what the Spirit is giving us. This Pentecost, let us listen to the voices within our own culture and traditions and be surprised by what the Spirit is doing among us, giving us dreams, visions, and prophecies for the healing of our society and planet, and for the upbuilding of our beloved church. Thank you so much.